Ladies and gentlemen, while entering the arena, we ask that you use the aisles only. For your own safety, please do not walk on or over the benches. Also, the guns used in this show are loud and will sometimes startle smaller children and people from New York.
Send in the National Guard.
Oh, my president can do that. Uh-oh.
Hey, welcome back to the Hot Rod Lounge. My name is Travis. We want to appreciate you guys for being here. And our new theme song. It's just not long enough.
Make it longer.
I'm going to have to make this a little bit longer. It's just not way too long. Anyways, we're sponsored by Riverside Ford of Tulsa, where Riverside wants you to know that Riverside is always by your side. And we're brought to you by Scott. That's me.
You know what else Riverside sponsors? Sponsored by Riverside.
Riverside.
You know,
and enter the most, Mr. Randy Pierce.
we're missing our truck.
Yeah.
Oh, did they sell it?
No, I believe the man that owns it decided to take it.
Oh.
How dare he?
Yeah, safe here.
Enjoying free storage, heated and
No
cooled.
doubt.
I know.
That's what I do.
I know.
Huge,
I know.
I
The
can-
yellow thing behind
Heated
it.
and cooled. Huge security
know
system
why
in
he
his
would've
building.
He must-
Well, he has a garage dominium.
Oh.
If you go down and beside Jones Airfield, which
Yep.
is not Jones anymore, it's something else, Riverside,
Yep.
across the street, you'll see all these big fancy buildings. Well, they look like store dominiums.
I heard when they were building those. I didn't see them since they were
Actually,
done.
pretty common.
It's right next to his car. I mean, is that what we're talking
He don't live there.
Still, you can
but
eat breakfast.
It has a, depending on what size you buy,
Yeah.
and I believe the one he has, he can put 6 or 8 cars on the ground floor, and then you go upstairs into this loft area for home,
That's cool.
and his upstairs is a golf simulator.
Nice.
Wow.
Just like where you go these
Yeah.
places and play golf,
Yeah.
and you can play a full round anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
We need to do that one.
Yeah. You just say.
I want to go check it out. You can play
Have
a
you been to
round
the
of
one-
golf in like an hour.
Have you been to the one at the casino?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But there's places in town, like we have a client that has one.
Down on 71st Street?
71st and Sheridan.
No. Mingo. There's one on 71st and Sheridan?
Who's on first?
What's on?
Who's on third? Tour Quality Golf, owned by Mr. Ross.
Okay.
He's in the same shopping center as Tiamo's, 61st and Sheridan.
Well, this is new.
And it's right down on the end, and you are 8 of these big simulators. You can go in and just hit. I go over there and just hit golf balls like on a driving.
I've never golfed. I'd love to learn how.
And this would be the way, because you don't lose, $2 golf balls every time you swing the club.
Right.
So play golf.
I've heard of
What
play
I've
golf.
learned of play golf, there is, like, the spectrum is wide.
I would chase the ball. Is
Right.
What I mean, because I've never done it before.
Right.
I can play golf.
Yeah.
I don't play golf, but I do like to go.
Yeah.
I like to go hit. I like the driving range is a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
I'm not real big on being
But-
out there in 100-degree weather, walking around.
Yeah.
But we could have an
Heavy
event,
bit.
Tour Quality Golf, and just hit golf balls.
I'd love to. I'm in.
I mean, it is a lot
And we
of fun.
I mean, TJ, my son, he lives right next to golf suites or
Yep.
whatever they call it now. And that's actually a lot of fun, too.
That is a lot of fun.
Because you're outside, you're kind of in the elements. They got music playing. The food is actually really
Food
good.
and beverages. They're a little pricey.
Yeah, well, during the week, they're not too bad. Weekends, like
Right.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, they're kind of expensive. But we went on a Monday night. We played for 2 hours, and I think it cost, with some food, it was like $45
Yeah, that's not bad.
for 2
And-
hours.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You just don't fall off the...
And you bring your
balcony.
Mustang, Chevy, or your car.
Yes, and park it
I'm
on,
trying
park it on the
This has
south.
nothing to do with the Hot Rod Lounge.
Park it on the south,
Okay.
not the west or north side of the building, because that's where the golf balls fly.
Do they make it over? But sure,
Yeah,
it
but
could.
it
It
could.
could happen.
It could happen.
In the Hot Rod Lounge,
Yes, yes.
we got a
sir.
special guest coming,
Today. Yeah,
Miss Kallee.
excited about that.
This is gonna be cool. Kallee is a drag racer.
Yeah.
She's a friend of Earl's. They have a family race team, and she just won her first major event right?
In Pro Mod
Yep.
class, yeah. She's won a lot of other stuff, but this is keeps moving up in the classes, and this Pro Mod racing is way up there.
And she
Call it
won
what it is. It's a professional race series and a professional race car and driver.
And she's going to get a major. It's a leg lamp.
Nice.
Not
You know, it seems like you're hearing more and more women. I mean, I know we've had women racers in the past, but I mean, it's not been,
Shirley Muldowney,
Danica.
Danica Patrick.
So I'm not saying she's like,
Erica Enders.
but it just seems like we're seeing a lot more of it, which I'm actually all for. It's even with the midgets.
Whoa.
Right, the midget cars.
Micro,
I was
wing
confused
cars.
there for
No,
a
no, no.
minute. Why are we
Midgets.
bringing the midgets into
Don't
this?
cancel me. I was that.
Gotta get these series.
I was confused.
It's great. I'm looking forward to hearing about it.
Yeah, and I think that it'll be a great interview. And Miss Callie's friend Earl's, he's the one that set it all up.
Yeah.
He's a big drag race guy. So T Hall
Yo.
in
Yes.
3-4 days.
I know.
But I think we've talked every
Day.
day. What have you been doing? What's up?
Nothing. How about you?
That's an exciting life.
He's like, no.
It's been to hire somebody.
Yeah, you have to hire somebody. Yeah, you really do.
I expand upon that. Tell us a little bit about what you got to say next podcast.
Oh, well,
Yeah, a little preview.
yeah, so we did talk to Michael over at Gasoline Alley,
Oh,
which is out in
cool place.
Sapulpa.
Yeah.
He currently is in transformation into his Christmas
Christmas
stuff.
mode.
Nice.
So we will be there next Thursday.
Next
and
Thursday.
Yep.
A week from today.
And I will get it. These 2 episodes will be posted on time. I have 1 episode that's just not posted. 2 episodes that are just not posted yet. But
Keep him honest there, Randy
but-
Pierce.
I'm going to get the Shelby video up before the next Shelby.
Before the
meet.
next Shelby meet.
I'm just telling you. And we are, Travis Hall, hold please. We are 238 days.
Can't wait.
I mean, it's Sapulpa next week, so that'll be fun.
Tell us,
Yeah.
what is his store all about out there in Sapulpa? It's so cool.
Well, I mean, it's a gift shop,
Yes.
but it's all about it's kind of Route 66 related.
The theme.
It's got
Yep.
car stuff. Has a lot of building itself.
Oh.
I don't want to say too much because people didn't watch the show before.
Well, the last time we did this, we had some technical difficulties. The video.
We did.
Yeah.
We posted it. It just.
I don't think we ever put it up, bro.
Great.
That
If that be
he got.
If
He
that
had
be the
people
case,
come
you
in.
got 3 shows that aren't posted.
No, he told me that because he'd had people come into his store who had heard him.
Okay.
See?
So
I was thinking we didn't put it up.
I don't think we put the video up.
We did the audio,
Right,
Because
we
the
just-
video didn't work.
Right.
Yes,
That's right.
The coolest part of his store, it used to be Sapulpa Motorworks,
Yep.
and we'll go into all that. But
Yeah.
while we're out there, you got to shoot pictures of his bathrooms.
That's what I was going to
the
say.
bathroom.
Yeah,
I
we'll get-
just saw it's something goofy on Facebook about unique bathrooms. And there must be 30 pictures across the U.S. And his is one of them.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
His travel and leisure story on his bathrooms.
Bathroom.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But we'll talk more about Michael when we get to Michael.
Yeah.
Steve-O,
yeah.
how are things in the world of Work-Ready, Oklahoma?
Things are going great. Hey, we're having a big job fair coming
Saw
up
that.
on,
Saw that on
yeah,
Facebook.
November.
Can me and Earl
4th.
and Travis
Yeah,
come over
come
to
on,
play?
get your job.
Yeah.
That's right.
Telling
Sounds
you
like we
what.
Get your job.
we would have a podcast and we could go to work with him.
That's
Yeah.
exactly
We
right.
lose our jobs.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I forgot. I don't have a job.
I
See,
think so. You lost your job a long time ago.
but the great thing is
Uh-huh.
for that specific job fair, we have over 40 vendors that have signed up. So
Nice.
there's going to be a lot of opportunity for finding. Yeah, we do.
Talk to me
hiring?
after the show.
All right. So
Seriously, talk to me after the show.
you're
You
signed
gonna go be a
up.
vendor there, buddy?
No. I have a client
Okay.
who's looking-
Guidance.
Yeah.
They
I'm
need
serious.
guidance,
Yeah.
direction,
We have
encouragement.
Yeah, we have employers at the table, and it's free for businesses to participate.
Okay.
We give them lunch, and we
Hey,
even
we'll
have.
show up for that, Randy.
Yeah, I know.
Let's just
We
go to
will
breakfast
show up
and
for
lunch,
that.
Earl. What was
Free
that date
breakfast?
again?
free breakfast.
What
It's-
Riverside? You can
That's
play
right.
Riverside,
November 4th.
November the 4th.
The
That's
4th.
right. That's right. So that's the big thing at work right now. We're doing some other job fairs too, but that's the major one. We do that twice a year, and
Right.
so last year we hosted at Tulsa Tech, the Limley Memorial campus out there. Last May, 300 people that attended. This year, our goal is 400 people, 400 job seekers to come out. So
Well,
Wow.
Really
How many
good
was
thing.
last year?
just over 300. So, and this is, we do 2 in the same calendar year. And our goal for vendors was right around 30, and we've added, so we still have space.
and me and Travis are coming for breakfast and lunch.
And we're having rib crib for
We're,
lunch.
hey, we're going.
How
Wait,
long are
I got a dumb question.
Yeah. We'll see if I can answer it.
Are you doing it over here on Skelly?
No, we're doing it at Memorial, at
Oh, okay.
Limley
Limley
Memorial.
campus.
Yeah,
Well, then that
campus.
answers my question, because my question was going to
Yeah.
be, if you're doing it on Skelly, why'd you use rib crib
Yeah,
when Billy Ray's
Billy
is
Ray's.
right there?
Right.
You know what, Billy Ray's
I
is
got
good. But
you.
you know what's really good at Billy Ray's? The fried fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
And you can drive your car
Yeah.
to Billy
Delicious.
right down the. It's on Route
been, go there
66,
quite a bit.
street from the plaza
We
that he
work
told us
5
about.
minutes away from each other. We need to do lunch.
Yeah. And Earl's
Come and do lunch.
and Travis and
That's right.
go. Billy
Picking the
Ray's, I
Limley
assure you.
Oh, yeah,
campus
I
is
have.
great because
Yeah.
you go, you know, the big Owasso campus up there, which they do culinary arts and food service there. Oh my gosh, that's a long drive. Yeah, 8 miles.
I know.
But
that's
they'll
not
drive to the one on Memorial.
Right.
Well, that's the thing too. Even with different business around the port, the Tulsa ports, for example, if you're going to go to the casino out there, you can make it to the port to go to work
You
out
can.
there.
You sure can.
And so it just blows us away all the time. The amount of transportation, like, this is so far. No, it's not. It's
Right.
It just
a
is.
lot of good jobs out there too.
Yeah.
But you got to have some training.
You do. Well, now some of the companies, there's all about OJT. Kelvion out there. You know, I haven't sought permission to say there's some amazing things right now in our part of the country. So,
Nice.
yeah.
So, Mr. Earl, the race season is over,
Racism is over for
How'd you do
nearly
this year?
everybody. Well,
except for Miss Kallee that we're going to talk to
Yeah,
here in a minute.
I think we finished in 4th. We were in 3rd and 4th, and car acted up on us a lot this year. And that's kind of common to try to go ahead. You know, you're going to go ahead and try to win a second championship back to back.
Right.
Nearly every sport, whether it's athletics, cars, or tennis, it's tough to do.
Yeah, it
to
is.
repeat.
And
You know.
I just want to see a video of when you supercharger off the
Oh,
top.
one
Do you really?
and the burnt boot on Shane.
Wow.
You know, it's quite an explosion. I mean,
Wow.
it's.
I'm
you
just
know.
disappointed he didn't have his AI glasses on recording that.
On the, like when he was about to race?
It happened halfway down the track.
Oh, my
Wow.
It
goodness.
was It was a. Let me put it this way. It's called a spark box,
Yeah.
but it malfunctioned, which is a high-tech electronic box, and it messed the whole fuel delivery system up, and kaboom!
Wow.
And as I remember your story, it sent the spark to the wrong cylinder at the wrong time.
Yep. So it ignited bunches of fuel at the wrong time.
Uh-oh.
You know,
How
rare, but it can happen.
Well,
crazy.
And you know, go back when, and I'm sure Kallee will talk about this. We'll get her to talk a little bit about the tuner. So what the tuner is doing is analyzing lots of data that's captured on board your car by a computer. Lots of stuff. All sorts of fuel management, shift points, tire spin, drive shaft speed, stuff like that. And then what your tuner is going to try to do, and she'll explain that, I'm sure, is to have your car just a little bit faster to beat your opponent. But it's actually put in there with a laptop. Everybody does it. It's very, very techy.
Wow.
hear that, TJ? We're talking about tuners.
Tuners.
Oh.
Tuners.
I
Tuners.
was like, TJ.
Big,
It's a tuner car.
big race cars,
Right.
and they're tuners.
They're tuners.
Tuners.
The real deal.
Tuner.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
So let's, gentlemen, Miss Kallee, and we'll see you on the other side.
All right.
Down the road. Kallee.
Like Kallee.
Hello.
Hi, Kallee.
Hey.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I
Oh.
can hear you perfectly.
Okay, good.
We're good.
This is Travis. I'm with the Hot Rod Lounge.
He's our producer.
I got everybody here.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Kallee.
Hello.
Introduce yourself, Stumble Bum.
I'm Randy Pierce. I'm the corporate Hot Rod Lounge janitor.
Here at Riverside Ford.
And sitting across from me is Steve McQueen Hahn.
Hello.
And then, as you know him, the illustrious Duke of Earl.
Moving right along.
I didn't have that. Whoa! I got the sound effects all wrong.
Well, we'll let that
Oh.
we'll let that slide since you've been at the hospital ER most of the day with your grandma.
Yeah. Sorry. I'll find the. Sorry, Kallee. We kind of know what we're doing.
Most of the time.
You're good.
You are our very first call-in
Yeah.
interviewee.
It's awesome.
So I'm special. I'm a special one.
Right on.
Absolutely special.
Absolutely.
And I understand, and I'm going to let Earl kind of take over the interview because he's the big drag racer, but I understand this weekend you won your first event.
Pro mod.
Yes.
Pro mod.
Yeah, my first pro mod event.
And what?
We actually almost had a double up. I runnered up in one event and then won the second race. The big race we won, and we runnered up in the shootout on Friday night.
Yeah, that's
So.
cool. So, with that being said, welcome to Hot Rod Lounge.
Absolutely.
We do this a couple times a month.
Thank you.
We'll get to your big win this past weekend at Tulsa Raceway Park, the 2.5-day event that turned into 4 because of the rain. So,
Yes.
Kallee, why don't you start back when you first got into drag racing with you and your dad, Dwayne, kind of so our audience knows from where you came from.
Okay. Well, my name is Kallee Mills. I live in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, and I started racing at the age of 8 years old in a junior dragster, and we just have been racing. You know, I started in juniors, and you see them out at the track, the kids driving and stuff, and then I got into a class called X275 when I was 18. And that class in juniors I was running 790, and then when I stepped up in the car, it was a 68 Camaro. I ran my first pass down the track. This is the 8th mile class. I went like 450. So pretty impressive for
That's-
18-year-old.
Nice.
So-
Oh, wow.
yeah. So then after that, my dad actually had a few battles with and some other stuff, and so he was going to have to get out of the car, and we were in the middle of running No Prep Kings, which is on Discovery Channel right now on Monday nights.
Mhm.
And so I essentially stepped in to fill in for him, and we haven't looked back since. So I started doing the No Prep King stuff, the No Prep events all over the country essentially, and after that kind of we have dipped into Pro Mod this year, and we have been doing really good. I actually hold the world record at IHRA right now.
Nice.
And
Nice.
Congratulations.
and then we just got our first win at the Midwest Drag Racing Series Throwdown in T-Town, which was awesome.
We're playing with the audio.
And
Hey, big win for Kallee
And
Mills.
so that's where we're at now. We're getting ready. I have a little break right now. We are getting ready to run IHRA World Finals and then head down to Florida for the Winter Series with Drag Illustrated. So, yeah, but that's kind of a background where I've been, what we're doing now. So,
That's incredible.
We know Earl started drag racing when he was 8. Did you know that?
When I was a what?
When you
no,
were
I
8.
didn't know that.
Yeah. At that time, though, you had to tell the cars, giddy up. Go. Bippity clop.
See what? You get no respect on this show.
Uh-oh.
Well, since we're in
Oh,
a big Ford dealership, as Henry Ford said, when the second Ford was made, that's when drag racing started.
That's
There you
when
go.
it
When
started.
there were
So,
2 cars. That's his words.
Miss Kallee, tell us what you drive. Tell us about the race car.
Yes.
So I run a 68 Camaro. So I have a few. Well, I guess I should have added this too. I have a few different cars I drive. They're all '68 Camaros, but I essentially the only thing that's different is one of them is a steel roof and quarter car that looks more stock appearing, and then the other one is a pro mod that is all like carbon fiber, fiberglass, whatever you call it, and it's not as stock appearing as like the other car. They run practically the same numbers. One's heavier. The steel roof and quarter car is heavier.
Right.
But they both have the same setup in it. They both have a Noonan 4.9 Hemi with a screw blower, a M&M transmission turbo 400, and that's essentially what we're doing. Just building the boost and try to keep everything together, and yeah.
And between the walls.
Yeah,
always
yeah,
a
no,
challenge.
for sure.
Always a challenge for any drag racer. So
here's a question, because I know, Earl, your dragster's the same way. Why? Because Earl has a Mustang that he drag races. Why is the Hemi the
Shane's
engine
car.
of choice?
Shane's funny car.
I would say it's just we had a big block Chevrolet like 481X. It's just the Hemi makes more horsepower, I
Okay.
would say, and it manages boosts better than like the 481X big block Chevrolet. Then it's just a more effective. You don't have to push them as hard when you run the 481X. If you start giving them a lot of boost, they start tearing stuff up.
Yeah, that's
I'd
true.
say.
That's true. It's pretty common in the pro mod class, and depending on the manufacturer of the block, like whether it's a Noonan or a Brad setup. But that goes into funny car and a lot of other classes just to run the big Hemi motor, which came out in the 426 was like 1964. I wasn't born then, Randy. You're supposed to laugh.
Oh,
We're all confused.
Gosh.
What?
I don't have to laugh.
And then like what Kallee's running, I mean, it's pretty much the same setup, whether it's a turbo car, a nitrous car, or a blower car. Pretty much equal once you pull up to that burnout box, aren't you, Kallee?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I prefer, like, I've driven a turbo car before, but now we've gotten into the screw blown stuff, and the turbo cars are fun to drive out the back, but the blower car, like, nothing beats doing a burnout and letting off the button in the blower car. Like, I mean, my pro mod runs, we've ran 890s, 880s, 60 foots, which is very good. There's not a lot of people that do that consistently, and my pro mod Scarlet does that, so it's pretty cool.
So I got a kind of a cool question for you. Being the driver of your pro mod, how's it like your crew chief named your dad? How's that working for your dad as the daughter?
Yeah, me and my dad have raced together for a long time. Essentially, we always say if he wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be here, and if I wasn't doing it, he wouldn't be doing it. But when we decided to put me in the car, just because of his health, he could have come back racing, but he didn't want to. He enjoys, working on my stuff and watching me succeed, which I'm super thankful for. Along with Lee, him and Lee White, which is my tuner. They go work really well together. They feed off of each other and have great ideas, which is why I've had so much success, I would say.
Yeah. That's a unique relationship between your car tuner or your car chief and your tuner and the driver. It's got to be really tight-knit and one-on-one and not let emotions get involved in there because everybody's trying to win the next round.
So that'd be hard for me as a parent.
Right.
You know what I mean? I know you guys were, you grew up with it, so it probably is a little bit different. But every time that, that pedal is to the floor, it would always just be a little bit like, oh.
I mean, it's always, and that's kind of one of the, like me and my dad used to do it. My dad used to tune, but it's a lot less stressful for him because if something does go wrong, if, let's say we shake the tire and he feels like it's his fault or something, if something were to happen, I like it better when we have Lee there to kind of, because it takes the anxiety. I know my dad could tune it, but it takes a lot of pressure off of him because it's his kid in the car. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a great point. That's a great point.
But Yeah, and he it's nice because I have all the faith in the world of my dad to make sure my car's like safe. Like, um, Earl, we tore up the motor pretty bad first round of eliminations, and my dad, they rebuilt the whole thing. I mean, it was
Wow.
down to the
Wow.
crank.
Wow.
And my dad and Taylor Lee and Mikey and got it all the way down. But I knew that if we could get it done, if the guys could get it done, I knew that it would be put together correctly and safely. And not a lot of teams can get, rebuild a motor like that in between rounds and get it done and
Oh,
complete it. And
correct.
it run
You said
record-breaking numbers.
let's
within
go down.
2
Let's go
rounds.
down a little bit more. You said something about your mom. Talk about your mom's role, Tara, on the Mills family racing. It's very interesting for our listeners.
Poor mom, she's just stuck with me and dad, She does whatever we need to be done, whether that mean, clean parts or clean the front end up after I got oil all over it, or load the motor home and cook dinner for us. Because when you're on the road, you don't have a whole lot of time to go out to eat when you're racing. So she's the camp cook and chef, and she does all the things that whatever needs to be done. I would say we get the fun part. Like, we get to go fast and work on race cars, and she gets to clean up after all of us. So we're super thankful for her and all of her support. People are like, I'm an only child, so my dad got the best of both worlds, but my mom, she I'm like her best friend, and I know that anything I ever say, like, if I wanted to do something different and getting any crazy idea I have, I know that she would be do whatever I wanted to do. So without her, I wouldn't be where I was today for sure.
Couldn't agree more. I've watched y'all for years, So that's pretty unique, guys. I mean, and listeners, where you have mom and dad and the daughter driving and really stepped her game up this year in that Pro Mod car. So let's segue into tell the listeners in the group here what actually happened when you got down to the finals against Aaron Wells. Kind of walk us through that.
Yeah. So we were running Aaron. I grew up at the track, so knowing Aaron, he's a multi, world champion. He's won throwdowns many of times. We got the car put back together. Everything was pretty uneventful. We ran good numbers in the semis. And at that point, I kind of knew that it was my race to win.
Yes.
We just had the car to beat. But a lot of times, a bunch of races this year, we've had the car to beat. And I've came up short or went red or in the final. And Lee was like, Kallee, don't worry. Like, I've got this. We've got this in the bag. Like, it's all good. And we pull up there, just did all of our normal things, did the burnout, backed up, went in there, and we laid down a 359 with
It was
a
a 359. Yeah, it was blew us away. The entire
359.
Wow.
Yeah, so we went 359 with a 0, and I knew that it was going to be good. I knew that the car was fast, and I mean, it was just on a string. So, yeah. It was just a normal pass, and we got it down through there. And when I saw the win light come on, it was pretty special because that was my first win.
And a 359,
is,
that's phenomenal out of a door car Pro Mod. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you a little sidebar story. Just before, maybe 10 minutes before y'all pulled up into the lanes, I go back a long time with Aaron and his kids running juniors as you started out, and I said, well, you got Ms. Mills to run. And Aaron looked at me and he goes, Earl, I'm going to have to lean on her to get around her. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
And I just gave him the thumbs up. And at that point, you're ready to pull in the lanes and ready to go. So
yeah,
we left out one little thing.
Okay.
So prior to that, a couple other cars had lost, including Jacob and a couple others, which allowed Aaron to be the points championship of the Midwest Drag Racing Series. So here's Kallee racing against the champion for 2025. So, the goal is you're now the champion of this series. You want to win the event also. And there's one person standing in your way, and her name is Kallee Mills. You got her done, girl.
And then
Thank you.
and then she
Yeah,
runs,
we for
she
sure
runs
did.
a 359.
She runs a 359. That scoreboard lit up,
Yeah.
and oh my gosh, we were just.
So what'd the second place guy run?
I don't remember what Aaron ran. A
He
63. I don't
he
remember.
shook the tire. No, he went
shake?
75, but he had to pedal it.
Pedal it. I mean, just tire shake, which that was
Yeah.
that was all part. Like it was your what race to lose. You know, after what you were second in the shootout.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
from here, what's next? Where do you go from here?
So we had to, well, it's funny because the throwdown was the last of my 6, so I've raced 6 weekends in a row. So this coming weekend is my first weekend off in 6 weeks. We were in Kansas City for Midwest, and then we went to IHRA, and then we were in North Carolina, and then we were in Valdosta, Georgia, and then we came all the way back to Tulsa, and then I have 2 weekends off, and then I go to Galat, North Carolina. It's in Dunn, North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And then we head down, that's in November, the second weekend of November. And then the first week of December, we head to Bradenton, Florida for the Winter Series, which that's going to be December, and then February, and then March. There'll be a race in Florida. So.
And that's in Bradenton, Florida, at the track. It's cold about everywhere else except there, so everybody and their brother shows up, don't they, Kallee?
Yeah. That's honestly, those 3 are the 3 races that I've looked forward to the most out of everything, just because that's where, like, you know, you have your NHRA champions, you have your PDRA champions, you have your Midwest Drag Racing Series champions, you have everybody there, you know, racing for those 3 big races, because there's no racing in the winter, so that's where everybody goes.
Well, anything else, guys?
Yeah, I have one question.
Steve-O.
I've always wondered what race car drivers drive on a daily. What do you drive?
What's the daily?
This is good.
That's a good question.
So I have a Cadillac CTSV that I drive, and that's my daily. It's about 1,200 horsepower.
Wow.
And then it's like a daily.
There you go.
It's like a daily race car, and then I drive a 2025 Chevy Traverse.
Okay, cool.
Which is not a race car.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
which is not a race car.
How many horsepower you got in the Traverse? You got it all souped up and tuned?
No, it's just stock, unfortunately.
If we're going to go out and terrorize, you get in that Cadillac,
Right.
don't you?
Oh,
1,200
absolutely.
horsepower.
Great car.
Well, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Randy Pierce here drives I'm looking at it. He drives a GT500 Shelby, and then Steve drives what year's your Bullet Mustang?
It's a 19 Bullet.
It's a 2019 Bullet.
We're all Ford guys over
Yeah.
here. So.
Then I have a 2019.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm a Chevy girl, so I'm surprised y'all asked me to be on your podcast.
Oh, it's
but
all right.
it's
y'all-
all
It's all
good.
right.
I've been trying to get more Chevy people, or more Chevy
And-
representation. On here.
And Travis
Yeah.
drives a hot rod Ford Ranger.
Ranger
You got to
pickup.
have a truck.
Oh,
hey,
nice.
That every so often he remembers to put gas in.
Yeah, everyone's. It's a long story. Anyways,
All right.
we really appreciate you coming. I know you've got
Absolutely.
some things you got to go do. I don't want to keep you from it.
No, you're good. Thank you guys so much for having me. I
Oh, we
appreciate
really love it.
And enjoy talking.
Yeah,
talking.
Awesome.
This was great. Thank you very much.
Maybe when she gets done racing in Florida, we can do this again and
Yeah.
see
Yeah, we'll
how
have
she
her
did
out.
We'll see
there.
how you did. That's a great idea. We can have
Yeah.
you on here again.
Absolutely.
Tell us about
Yeah,
that Florida.
I have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Kallee Mills Motorsports, and it's Kallee Mills Mills and Motorsports. So you can keep up with me there. I post a lot of stuff on there and videos and fun stuff. But yeah, I would love to come back and do like a recap of everything that we've got going on after the Winter Series. That'd be fun.
That'd
Lovely.
be fantastic.
And I'll
yeah.
get all that up on our Facebook and everything.
Yep, we'll have Travis put all that info up, and so people
Awesome.
can find it.
Like
Yeah.
they can find you.
Yeah.
Thank you again very,
All right.
very much for doing this.
All right,
Thank
Miss
you.
Kallee, have
Yeah,
a great
no
one.
problem. Thank you. You guys too.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So-
I don't know about you,
Uh-huh.
but I thoroughly enjoyed that.
Oh,
conversation.
absolutely. And let's talk about this. 1/8 of a mile run, 3:59.
I mean,
3:59. I mean, Travis, you don't drag race, and you understand that's quick.
yeah, no,
Quick.
that's stupid fast.
That is stupid fast. That's Ranger speed, son.
Yeah, Ranger pickup.
That's right.
You know, Travis had a job as a crew chief on a race team.
What kind of team?
Well, they never won because he forgot to put gas in the car.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I
He has a 5-mile buffer.
do.
You know what?
I do.
He does.
It says
And that's a
ze-
lot.
It says 0.
It's a
That just means you've got 5 more
You
miles.
just got 5 more.
And I will tell you,
Get closer.
Randy, you made a great point. In the racing world of all kinds of series, lots of cars run out of gas, not because they forgot to put it in there, because they underestimated the mileage.
That's what I do. I underestimate.
Underestimated the mileage.
I just try to keep the weight down in the Ranger so that I can get the maximum amount of performance out of it.
That's right.
In drag racing, if you go 100 foot and it dies,
Right.
and somebody goes, "Did you feel?
Yeah.
Did you feel it? No, I thought you did."
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
Huh.
you know, we've all watched NASCAR races where they come out of turn 3 into 4 and all of a sudden the car quits.
That quits.
Because the crew chief
Oh.
forgot, you know, he got his calculations wrong or they were running a little harder. And, you know, they run them to those degrees.
Yeah.
Now, Travis just does it around town.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not
He wants to run light.
light.
It's a challenge. I
Light
tell you.
and fast.
You
Let's
guys
see, I'm
haven't
going-
lived.
I'm going
until-
this far and the thing and the block.
You haven't
carry
lived
the
until you
tune.
know the gas station is 3 miles away and you're on 0.
So,
A Maverick or a Quick Trip?
You at that point, it doesn't matter. It could be
Doesn't
a
matter.
Phillips 66 at that point. I don't
Yeah.
really care.
I'm gonna buy Travis a gas can just to keep a half a
It's a
gallon
great
of gas.
idea.
in
What
the-
a great
in the
Christmas gift.
Ranger.
Right.
I would use it once and then it would just stay empty in there.
So Earl, tell me, what is this shirt? Tell me about this shirt.
Well, I borrowed this from another pro mod racer, good friend of mine, Todd Martin. The name of his race team is Lethal Threat Racing. And the reason I wore it is because what's on the back of the shirt? And it is the Halloween season. Would y'all care to see it?
Yes.
Let's see
I'd
it.
love to see
Okay,
Now-
here we go.
Now, don't pull your headphones off,
I won't.
and
I'll
make
let them
sure.
Yeah, I'm looking at the viewer here.
Yeah.
Yep. That's more Earl than I care to see
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Can you see it?
Yeah, turn a little bit more.
A
There
little
you
more
go.
Earl. There you go.
That's it.
The Halloween
Lethal
edition.
Threat Racing.
Thank you to Todd Martin.
Earl, I think you ought to get that tattooed on your arm.
That'd be a no.
No, sir.
That'd be a no
Nope.
from me, Bob.
Okay.
Well, that was. I hope the folks enjoy that interview, and hopefully, as Kallee talked about racing in Florida, because now the drag racers are, you know, they're like me. They chase the sun, you know, so they're going to
makes
go to
sense.
Florida and drag race. Once she gets done with all that racing, maybe first of the year we can do it again,
Yeah.
and she can kind of wrap
She
up
seemed
the
open to
season.
that, so I
yeah,
think that'd be
absolutely.
That'd be cool. It was a really good interview, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a
She's
great
really cool.
interview.
I love the family aspect to it as well. Starting racing when you're 8 years old,
Right.
and everybody comes along. Everybody has a role. It's great.
I can assure you, my mother would not clean the race car.
See,
It's
Right.
not happening.
Yeah. I mean, if she's cleaning parts, I mean,
Yeah.
that's above and beyond.
Yeah.
That's, well, you know, she talked about she cleans the oil and the grease and the
Yeah.
crud off the race car. No,
No.
that ain't happening.
My wife wouldn't do that either.
Right. and I can assure you, I know your wife. You know my wife. I know now your wife.
Gail
your
would.
wife
do it.
might
She'd be
clean
in
the
there,
race car.
Yeah.
elbows and everything. That thing would be clean.
Gail would show up with all these fancy
She
tools.
would. That's exactly right. Buff
My
it out
wife,
and all that.
my wife would be over there watching the whole thing.
Right.
She would not be involved in it.
So,
Yeah.
I get that. Well, Travis, it's probably time for us to
It is.
go make Earl buy dinner, right?
I think so.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Well, give me a little music there, bro. For all of us here at the Hot Rod Lounge, Mr. Steve McQueen, the Duke of Earl, and our producer, Mr. Travis Hall. I'm Randy Pierce. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share button, and we'll see you down the road.
That's a wrap.
Boys.
All right.